I love having his support, you know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past.
Some people just need to get dealt with plain and simple. That's why I love boxing. It's one of my favorite sports. Now, if there's one thing Remy Ma is not okay with, it's Papoose moving on. She says she doesn't care, but she's been keeping tabs on him and his new girl, Claressa. And let's be real, Remy and Claressa? Yeah, they don't rock with each other at all. A few months back, they even went at it on social media, making it crystal clear there's real tension between them. The media is going crazy over Papoose right now. Everybody thought Remy would be the one to let him go, especially after his new girl disrespected her. But nope, she's still stuck on him. Word is, Papoose might be getting ready to propose to Claressa any day now, and Remy is not having it. She went off again, and it was messy. Fans are still in shock because Remy and Papoose were one of the realest couples in hip-hop. If anybody was supposed to make it through the ups and downs, it was them. Now we're here, and cheating rumors are flying from both sides. Remy's throwing out accusations left and right. Like, how did it even get this messy? Back in 2008, Remy got locked up for shooting someone, and people swore that was the beginning of the end for her and Papoose. But against all odds, Pap held her down. He didn't just wait, he married her while she was still behind bars. She had over 6 years left to serve, but he never folded. No cheating, no scandals, no drama. Just pure loyalty, and fans respected every bit of it. You had to respect how dedicated Papoose was. He made their bond look unbreakable. Let's be real, what he did felt like something out of a fairy tale, especially in an industry where loyalty is as rare as a unicorn. Every other week, another rapper is getting caught up in some mess, but not Papoose. He stood firm like a rock, riding for Remy in a way that made him a legend in the game, or at least, that's what we thought. Because now, Remy is out here claiming he was cheating on her the whole time. Remy did her time, but the second she walked out of those prison gates, Papoose was right there, arms wide open, ready to help her get back on her feet. They didn't just survive the time apart, they came back stronger. They kept building, kept growing, and by 2018, they were celebrating the birth of their daughter, Reminisce. Remy already had a son from a past relationship, and Papoose had 3 kids of his own, but they made it work. Their family blended so perfectly, it looked unbreakable. By 2023, the rumors started flying. People were saying Remy cheated with rapper Eazy the Block Captain. Just like that, their solid love story started looking real shaky, but it didn't stop at just talk. Things got physical fast. Word is, Papoose ran into Eazy at an industry event, and it popped off quick. Pap wasn't about to let it slide, and they say he knocked Eazy out cold on sight. But the real madness? That went down during a rap battle. During a rap battle, Remy and Eazy teamed up against Geechee Gotti, but nobody was ready for what came next. Right in the middle of the battle, Geechee grabbed the mic and dropped a bomb that left the whole room shook. He called out Remy for cheating on Papoose with Eazy, taking the drama to a whole new level. And he didn't hold nothing back. Geechee went all the way in, tearing into Remy for betraying a man who held her down for years. To him, she didn't just mess up, she betrayed the one person who never turned his back on her. Papoose had her back through everything, but this wasn't just some random comment. Geechee went off. It was a full-blown verbal beatdown, and the crowd was going crazy. And here's the real kicker, Eazy didn't even try to deny the rumors. If anything, he pretty much confirmed them. Turns out, Papoose wasn't about to sit around feeling sorry for himself after all those years of loyalty. Word on the street is he didn't even hesitate. He ended things with Remy just like that. Papoose wasn't about to sit around heartbroken over Remy's cheating. Instead of getting caught up in the mess, he kept it moving and found himself a new girl real quick. And guess who it is? The champ herself, Claressa Shields, AT first. Remy acted like she didn't care, like she was over it. But that's when the real tea started spilling. Word is, Papoose and Claressa are getting serious, and Remy? She is not taking it well. People say she's out here spiraling, throwing shade, and talking reckless. Claressa just wanted Papoose to keep it real. If they were on the phone or together, it shouldn't be a big deal to check in, say he made it home safe, or let her know he fell asleep in the Sprinter. But Remy? She wasn't having it. She went straight to clowning Claressa online, throwing shots left and right. She wrote, "Papo's dumb self fell asleep on the phone with Claressa Shields, laid up in my house, refusing to leave." This so-called world champion boxer got scared and hung up the second she heard my voice. Remy wasn't done yet. She kept going, saying, "Oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one. Now I'm telling everything." Then she really let loose on Claressa and her team. This lady Claressa Shields and her weak-ass publicity team keep putting out fake stories about me just to make me look bad and him look like some kind of saint. I begged Pap to say something and shut all this down, but he kept telling me to stay quiet, that it was the best move. Well, I'm tired. Don't worry, I saw everything. And now? The whole world's gonna see it too since you were feeling so tough. Boo. But Remy wasn't done, not even close. She kept going and dropped another bomb. Word is, Claressa lost it when she saw Remy put her on blast. She blew up Papoose's phone, going off, saying, "I know you hate internet drama, but you gotta handle this today. My PR team is gonna lose it when they see this. I can't be out here getting exposed, especially not before December 25th. The movie. Your other phone working yet? Don't worry, I'm not stressing over anything she says or posts in her story. Now, here's the deal, Claressa's got a movie dropping on the 25th, and since she's a top-tier boxer, the last thing she wants is drama messing up her name. Getting caught up with a man who's still technically married? Yeah, not a good look. And with Remy out here exposing everything, it's only making things worse. But Remy wasn't done. She wrote, "Papoose, you're a dummy. And hey, Miss Shields, he took your advice, just not the way you wanted." Before I go ahead and screenshot y'all convo. Oh, and let's not forget, he was out here trying to get me arrested. Me, the same woman who never stepped out on him in 17 years, while he was plotting with one of his chicks to tear me down. Remy wasn't holding back. She made it clear she could have exposed him a long time ago. "I got all your pics and messages from those chicks while I was locked up, and he was out here pretending to hold me down." Papoose wasn't holding back. He put it all out there, saying, "While I was home with my daughter last Christmas, Remy was out doing who knows what. Now that I've moved on, she's mad and making up lies, classic narcissist behavior. I told her we could handle this divorce like adults, but she won't do it because I refuse to lie and say I didn't knock that dude out." Then he really let it fly. I still got the messages of him begging me to cover it up. But who cares? I didn't even throw a second punch. He folded off the first one. Last time I saw him, he was curled up on the floor. I knocked him out, and guess what? Remy woke him up and spent 4 days with him. Meanwhile, I went home to my daughter. But of course, she couldn't wait to twist the story. Classic narcissist behavior. And just to be clear, I didn't knock him out because he slept with my wife. I knocked him out because he shook my hand like a man and then went behind my back. But Remy wasn't letting that slide. She clapped back, shutting down the talk about her ditching their daughter on Christmas. Remy wasn't holding back, putting Papoose on blast for trying to control the narrative. Asterisk, you've been begging me for money just to keep this divorce smooth, but I've been telling you to leave and handle this quietly for years. You refused. You wanted a public meltdown because that's the only way you'd go. Remy didn't hold back, making it clear she was done protecting Papoose's image. Asterisk, and here I was, being stupid, telling myself, don't say anything, don't expose the real him. I did everything to keep up that black love image, the one I helped build for you. Meanwhile, you had no problem letting lies spread about me. How many of my friends and family did you push away on purpose? How many people did you make uncomfortable just so you could have control? Asterisk, I'm so tired of this knockout story. Everybody's just repeating what they heard, not what really went down. And you? You kept saying, just wait, it'll blow over, when the truth is, you snuck in and out like a thief in the night, mask on and everything. My security saw the whole thing you ran. You fed battle rappers fake stories, paid for info, and created a whole narrative to make me look bad. And let's not forget, you made me show up at the awards with you, pretending everything was fine, just so you could save face. All of this just because you, asterisk. Remy took it to another level, straight up accusing Papoose of getting physical with her. Oh, so now you want to play with the police, Pap? You really acting like you forgot why the pool never got finished? Because you were putting your hands on me in the garage, and the workers had to call the cops to get you off me? Keep lying if you want. I got audio. I got video. Don't test me. This whole situation is beyond messy, and at this point, Remy looks like she's done holding back. Looks like their marriage had been rocky for a while, even though they put on that perfect black love image for the public. And to be honest, they had people believing it. But you can only keep up an act for so long before the truth comes out. Then Remy took things up a notch, saying she and Claressa were actually cool before Claressa started messing with Papoose. To back it up, she posted screenshots of Claressa sliding into her DMs and wrote, "And here's Papoose's weirdo girl wishing me a happy new year just a couple of months ago." A few days later, Remy put Claressa on blast, claiming she used to hit her up for advice on how to show off her body. She couldn't believe how things had flipped, saying, "This is crazy. I created a monster, gassing you up, staying quiet when I knew the truth. You think you know what I got, so you feel bold enough to lie to these people. Trust me, you're gonna regret this." By then, Claressa had enough of the shade and clapped back directly. "I'm not 45 yet, but you're 29, and let's be real, you're not aging like fine wine. But listen, I'm not your enemy. Tell your man to buy you some flowers and gifts. Oh, and if you couldn't reach him, it's because he was with his other girl this week." So now, Remy's trying to put Pap on blast for already stepping out on Claressa. But Claressa wasn't having it. She flipped the script and shut it all the way down, calling out Remy for faking text messages just to stir up drama. Claressa wasn't done yet. She clapped back, "You're bitter and mad, making yourself look stupid. Just stop it." Then, she took it up a notch and called Remy out for a fight. Claressa Shields versus Remy Ma, February 2nd. Come get this work. Ain't nobody talking about plastic cups. February 2nd came and went, and guess what? Remy never showed. No shock there. She talks tough, but Claressa? She's a world-class fighter, trained in boxing and MMA. That wouldn't have been a fair. Claressa would have handled Remy with ease, no question. And for someone who claims she's over Pap, Remy sure can't stop talking about him. Truth is, sometimes words just don't cut it. You can sit down, say your piece, listen to the other person, and maybe find some middle ground. But when emotions run high and tension keeps building, talking doesn't always solve it. Some situations? They just need a different kind of resolution. Some people don't want to talk things out, they don't care how you feel or what you thought. It's straight to, "What's up? What we doing?" And that's exactly where Remy was coming from. Claressa wasn't backing down, though. She clapped back, basically saying, "You haven't fought in a while, and trust me, you're not ready for this." Fighting is second nature to her, it's not just talk. Some people need to feel those hands to get the message. Rumors of an engagement are swirling, and let's just say Remy isn't taking it well. On top of that, her situation with Easy the Block Captain seems shaky. Word on the street is he's already creeping with other women. But let's be real, that's not exactly shocking. The way you get them is usually the way you lose them.